Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everybody, we're live. It is a Sunday night, and we're here to hang with you. Heather is in the other room. She's well, I don't know what she's doing. I think she's feeding the cats. We got home a little late, and we're still a little discombobulated, but we're getting back into the groove. Thank you for being here. We're happy to see all of you. It was a wonderful weekend in New York for us. We went to Toy Fair, as you saw the photos on Instagram. Want to talk a little bit about that tonight. We'll make a more long form video about all of that and all the footage that I took while I was there. Obviously, I can't show all that right now. I haven't gotten to it yet. But I do have some fun things to share about what we were doing while we were there and who we were talking to. Lots of good came out of this Toy Fair. Last year, we went to Toy Fair, and I would say it was mostly confusing because we had no idea what the hell we were doing. We had no idea why we were there. We were literally going last year to support Rokimoto and Mike Becker's, new thing with Fun Maker Inc. And we ended up at Toy Fair because we're like, hey, if, all the toy industry is going to be there at Javits, why not? Let's go. That could be good for us. So this year we certainly went there with more of a purpose. We were, as Gastlecast, but we were acting as MISCHIEF Toys as we were running around inside the convention center. And I got to tell you, when you go to Toy Fair, it is a completely different experience than when you go to New York Comic Con or San Diego. Obviously, it's like nuts to butts when you go to those conventions. For Toy Fair, it's very thin. And although there were a lot of people there, but it's very thin. And the people that are there are dressed up mostly in suits, and they're doing business things. Heather and I, of course, don't go and dress up in suits. We look like, well, I at least look like a slob. Heather just looks hot. But she and I, we ran around the convention center, and it was wonderful. We talked to a lot of different people. We ended up seeing our friend Jason Swoboda at $7 a pop, which was great. We talked to Mike Becker today, which was awesome. We almost didn't go back to Toy Fair today. We were only going to go yesterday. But today, Mike Becker reached out and he's like, hey, I would love to say hi to you guys if you're coming back. And we're like, fuck, we're going to go back. Because how often do we get to see him? We don't get to see him that much. So we drove into Toy Fair today, and I'm so glad that we did. And I'm not going to get too much into my conversation with him today. We will talk a little bit more about that, or at least you'll see maybe a little bit more content about that. The big news, as you all know, is Fundays. So Fundays was announced. It's the real Fundays. I don't know if you guys remember, but last year, Heather and I, we got our asses beat from the internet, because people said, oh, you guys said Fundays wasn't going to happen. It wasn't real. Well, it didn't really happen. We were true. We were right on that. Well, the data that we received was correct. They had this very bizarre version of Fundays, which was a different experience. Some people said it was great. Some people said it sucked. This year, Fundays is going back to the normal old school days of Fundays. But as the Gastlecast usually does, we have our concerns. And there's a lot that Heather and I want to talk about in terms of Fundays and our thoughts on it. Also, as you may have noticed, there's a little bit of an overlap between two different shows, being Fundays and Funmaker Mike, or Rokimoto's event, which is Back to Fun or Back to Fun. So they're now overlapping, which I believe is going to be a huge drama too. Or we think it's a huge drama. Heather and I thinking about it. There's something weird about it. I'm not entirely sure what that is yet. I don't know if like Becker already had set up this thing and then Funko got wind of it, and then they're like, we're going to plan our thing and basically, prove whose, I guess, balls are bigger. I don't know what's going on with that, but I think the reality is, I think it's unfair to the collector fan base, because the collector fan base, they want to be able to go and do all the things. And this is not really working in their benefit. Now they have to make decisions. And that really sucks. It actually sucks more for the fan base than it does for the companies that are putting the shows on, as far as I'm concerned. I'm seeing comments here. Don't sell yourself short, Chris. Yes, Heather is hot, but you're quite the good-looking guy. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet of you to say that. I'm getting old. I look more elderly every single day, and I feel elderly. This trip made me feel elderly. By the way, tomorrow or Tuesday, I don't know which day, or one day this week, Heather and I are going to go back to the gym. We're going to join the gym again, and it's something I needed to do a long time ago. I haven't gotten around to it because we're always so damn busy, but we're making time for it, because I got to get oh my God, Heather's in there grinding up kitty cat food. Hey, Heather. No, that's okay. Are you going to do it more? No. Okay, I was going to say, because I can close the door. Trust me, Funko purposely made it the same night. It's funny that you should say that. I don't know. I don't know that for fact. Obviously, we did see Funko while we were at Toy Fair. In no way look, we went to Funko yesterday, and we toured their booth or whatever. We ended up going back today and touring a little bit more. But yesterday, when we went and toured the booth, we saw Top Pops, Tristan there, and we see him and his mom and everything. They were doing their thing. And when we walked out of there and went down to Rokimoto or whatever we were doing, that's when the news came out, like over Instagram. So we ended up seeing it, and oh, holy shit. And people were messaging me left and right. Like, oh my God, did you see that Fundays is coming back? And it's going to be during San Diego Comic-Con. And I'm like, oh shit.
How is Fundays coming back if it happened last year?
No, that's what people were saying.
No, I know.
I see your point. Well, I guess maybe they meant it's coming back because it's like the good old days.
It didn't fucking happen, that's why.
Heather's in there screaming. Heather's in there. She's screaming at the camera. She's not even in here, and she's screaming. She's so angry. So Fundays, did they plan it on purpose? Look, maybe. I don't know. I don't know that for a fact. I do see this as kind of weird, though. I mean, it does seem that way. I know that, you know, the Funmaker Inc., they have their show. Their tickets actually go on sale tomorrow. So if you're going to be at SDCC, you can buy your tickets for that event tomorrow. Highly recommend. The reason why I highly recommend it, not only is it that, you know, not only do I love Mike Becker, but I feel like you're going to get an incredible show out of Mike Becker. If you look at it, Funko, like, we don't know who the person is, right? Who the man or the woman or whomever is the person in the spotlight. We don't know who that is. And in no way has that been set up. It's just we're having Fundays. But what does that mean? Is it going to be like the old Fundays where Mike Becker came out and did his thing? Are they going to put somebody else in his place that we are now supposed to love, and that's now the person, the face of Funko, rather? Is that what it is? Like, what's the plan here? So I guess maybe we have to watch this thing flesh out as we get closer to Fundays. But to me, it definitely seems like they're stepping on people. That's what it seems like to me. It feels like they're stepping all over Mike Becker, which is wrong. And I'll be honest, if I were to go out to San Diego Comic-Con again this year, I would certainly attend Mike Becker's event because I know what I'm getting. I know how much fun it is. I absolutely love Dreams. And people complained last year about Dreams because they didn't have stuff to flip. That's the bottom line. People wanted to go in there, grab pops, right? Because that's what they're typically doing at Fundays, grabbing these pops that are a mashup with Freddy, now possibly Franny, a mashup of those characters, and then they take it and they sell it on the secondary market or they sell it at the show. It's a whole gangbusters thing that happens there. And yeah, that's fine. People are fans of that. That's what they like. But if you really like what Mike Becker does in the show that he puts on and the fun that you have while you're there, I really feel like Mike Becker is the way to go. We'll have to see what happens tomorrow when the tickets go up on sale again. What I will say is that last year was wonderful, and we were given a really great opportunity by Mike by allowing us to go and talk about Mischief Toys. I mean, what toy company invites you to come and talk about your toy company? Like, I can't even fathom that. It's just such a crazy idea, and it just goes to show that he gives a shit about people, not only about the toy and selling and the business, but he cares about everybody. He cares about people. He wants to see people do well, and I appreciate that in a really big way. And we talked about all of this today, actually. Had a really great conversation with Mike. He was a busy dude there, though. He was a busy dude at Toy Fair. But going up to Funko was a whole thing. They, for many years, from what I understand, were like in the downstairs part of New York Comic Con, and they moved them upstairs. I'm sorry, Toy Fair. I'm saying New York Comic Con. They were usually downstairs at Toy Fair. Then they were brought upstairs at this Toy Fair, literally across from where Lego was. So they were in a pretty prime spot there, I think. And every time we went, it was full of people. They obviously were there, you know, doing big business in some capacity, little business, big business, medium, but I don't know, business. They were definitely doing business. And there were also a bunch of influencers there. I did want to make comment on that because I talked about this maybe 2 weeks ago, where I had discussed, like, Heather and I have been doing this for a long time, and Funko has never reached out to, like, make any connections with us. Although I do believe somebody at Funko snuck us the NFT thing, the NFTs are dead thing. I feel like that came directly from Funko. Obviously, I don't know because it came from like a cryptic email address. But I was on my way home or on our way home today, or I think we stopped to eat dinner or something. I was looking at my Instagram, and it was like all these influencers that Funko sort of, I guess, handpicked during the event, and they made like this little video of all of them. And I saw that, and I'm like, man, that's crazy, because we went up to the Funko booth and we were greeted both times we went to the Funko booth, we were greeted specifically by the CEO. And they had a secret room at Toy Fair that we can't talk about, but there's a secret room at Toy Fair. And Heather walked up today to get us into the secret room because it was like blocked off. Well, Josh, the CEO, saw Heather, walked over, and basically was like, let her in. Like, get her and Chris Gastlecast back there, which is incredible. I mean, we are in no way a humongous channel. our views are shit today. I don't know what happened with that, but things have just gone completely off the rails. And so the fact that the CEO of Funko was like, hey, let them in, I thought was really cool, but also interesting that they don't want us to be a part of the influencers. And then the more I thought about that today, I was like, well, that makes sense because Heather and I have always been on the side of telling the truth and being blunt. We're like the Siskel and Ebert of Funko. Like, we tell it how it is. And in some cases, like in the movie business, these reviewers are, you know, on lists somewhere and liked and it's just a part of the spectrum of film. But in the Funko world, in the Funko universe, Funko really wants people that are going to boost them at every turn. And we're just not that. And so therefore, they're like, well, if we put Chris and Heather in these little influencer videos, maybe that doesn't look good for us because they're sitting there and they're talking shit. I mean, just the other day, which will make content probably this week. I got so much content to make this week, by the way. We are moving to our new format. And in that new format, we will be talking about collectibles. That's not going away. I want everybody to realize that because I think when we talked about it previously, I think some people were like, what are they doing? Like, what exactly is happening with the channel? We're making the channel what we want it to be instead of doing what an influencer would do. Influencers, there's a certain way of doing it. And for a period of time, we were trying to focus and figure out how that was supposed to be for a Funko influencer. And the more I do it, the more I'm like, I'm over 40 now. I want to just do a podcast. I want to talk and sit down and chat and talk about life and stuff too. So that's what we're doing with the podcast. It's important to me to make this change. But it's interesting, Funko probably does not want Heather and I as their front men to anything. Something that happened over the weekend, and this is going to be a topic for this week. Sorry, my brain's everywhere. I'm like all over. I just drove 3 hours home. People are starting to get their shipments for NFTs, which is unbelievable. Apparently, Heather and I have done something right, or the people at NFT finally got their act together and they're shipping stuff out. I don't know what one it is. And I hate to be, people always accuse me of acting like we know everything and we make all the changes at Funko, which I've heard partially could be true. But in this case, I want to think that they're doing something over there and it's finally, they're unfucking what's fucked. But it's really funny that Heather and I just made content about shipping out these NFTs and they're happening. And I got so many messages over this weekend of people thanking us for helping getting their NFTs like on track to ship out. That's wonderful. If in any way we had our voice did anything to help people, that's amazing. I'm so happy that people are finally getting their stuff because truthfully for us, it's all about the collector. We've been that way since the beginning. We hunt together. How anybody could have ever disliked us over all of this or gotten mad at us in scenarios, I still cannot wrap my head around because we have always been there for the people and we've only been there to entertain people. This is fantastic and it's monumental that these things are shipping because there were people who completely lost hope and they thought they were never going to see these pops. So thank God. They like to play it safe and work with the same group of people that will always hype them up, which I understand, but it would be nice to see some variety. I completely agree with that. It would be nice to see change. And I'm not saying we're the ones. I've never said that. I've always said, hey, it would be nice if Funko reached out to us to do something. But I feel like we're just different in that. And I think, and Funko obviously can see it. And I think I can appreciate, because Heather asked me the other day, she's like, well, what if there were people out there making Mischief Toys videos, putting them on YouTube and blasting us all the time? How would you feel about them? And I sat back and I thought for a moment about that. And I said, I would appreciate hearing what people really had to say. I appreciate that. I do. But it probably wouldn't make me happy. And it probably would hurt a little bit. I'm not saying that Funko is going to get hurt necessarily because they are a big business and they sell a lot and they're just like a monster. But they certainly don't want the reverse of whatever hype is. I guess the negativity. So I guess I get The Gastlecasts are bigger than you think, Chris, and getting into Funko's secret showroom is proof of that. Thank you. I don't know. It was interesting. It was interesting to get that right. To get that back room full of secrets thing. That was pretty neat. And I feel like the entire show, we were talking to various people, various companies. And a lot of the time they would say, I feel like I can trust you, so I'm going to tell you this. And that made me feel good, because one thing that Heather and I have always been about is making sure that anything that we hear that is supposed to be offline stays offline. If there's something that comes in and somebody's like, psst, psst, I'm hearing this, you should share this, or this is something to share. Obviously, we're going to talk about that. And that's what we've done over the course of many years. If Funko came to me right now and they said, here's what's about to happen and you cannot talk about it, we wouldn't. And that's just how it is. That's how we operate. That's the right thing to do. I've always been on the right side of the coin in all of this. But when I hear rumors and things, it's great to speculate. I personally have a lot of fun speculating. And of course, that's what Gastlecast is known for. We are the drama channel. And we've always been. And it's hard to look away and say we're not. We always have been. And I think that I think the world, obviously if you watch TV, you watch reality television, you watch anything, drama is a huge thing and people love it. And so that's something that we've been able to deliver, is that drama. And most of the time that drama it's brimming with humor. Like, that's what we love. We love to be silly and stupid, and Heather farts and I burp. I mean, that's what we do here. Nothing's super serious on this channel. Although I will say, as we get into this new form of what Gastlecast is going to be, I believe that we're going to get into some very serious topics that are important to get into. One topic that I definitely want to talk about is our time and, our short amount of time that we've been in the space of toys and what that has been like for us, being accepted and the fan base and watching that grow and watching things change and watching the tariffs thing, like what that does to our business. I want to talk about that in a long form, but in a way where it's conversational between Heather and I, and it's things that we have lived through and things that we have dealt with. And I'm hoping that you guys would like to hear about that. I hope you guys would like to hear about what Heather and I, what we've gone through over all the years of doing this channel. Like the fights that one episode was like the friends that we lost through collecting, things like that. I think there's something, there's a lot of deep conversation in that. And that actually fills the void of days where there's nothing to talk about with Funko. As of right now, I have a lot to talk about when it comes to collectibles, because I was just at Toy Fair. But after that, when things dry up again, then Heather and I are sitting here and just like, what the hell do we talk about today? And we'll get into that. And I think you guys are really gonna like it. By the way, I posted a Terminator 2 Hot Toys video. Please go and watch it. Please throw me some likes. Please comment on that damn thing. It got like no views at all. And that was something that sometimes I do with Max, not all the time, but I do that with Max, and he really loves it. And he loves to see what you guys have to say. He does read the comments. He does watch the video. He goes through, see how many likes. He always tells me about it. Do it for him if you don't do it for anything else. But I can promise you that the 2 Terminator figures that we unboxed are super sick. So go and watch that. Before we go any further, I know Heather's about to come in. We'll hear a little bit from her. Make sure you check out MISCHIEFToys.com. Sign up for our newsletter while you're there. Last week was wonderful. We had our Valentine's Day week, and we had an absolute blast. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. We love these week-long events where they're giveaways and sales and stuff, right? If you look at other companies, typically these other companies have consistent sales. You go on Funko.com, they got a ton of product on there. You go to any website like that. Handmade by Robots, as an example. You go on their website, they got a ton of sales. We literally sell product by product by product until it sells out. That's how we operate here, much like a lot of these other smaller toy companies. So I just want to thank you for supporting that. Being either you bought every single day, you bought one day, maybe you just shared it with some friends or whatever. That means a lot to us. It means a lot to our business. And walking around Toy Fair, I want to be fucking blunt with you right now. The toy industry is a really crazy industry. And by talking to people and hearing the ups and downs of it and just like catastrophic failure. I mean, businesses that you think are just like going to the moon and then they just boom, fall apart. It's crazy to hear these stories. Marriages and families that break apart over toy companies not working out. I mean, or people working with toy companies. We heard multiple people say that over the weekend.
It was at least like 4 people that said a relationship failed, or like I was in trouble for a long time with my partner, or whatever. And I was just like, wow. I mean, I could see that though. It's a lot of work.
Welcome, Heather, everybody. She is here. Vertebrae 33 is here. Vertebrae 33. So we actually, we're going to have some discussion about Vertebrae 33 here very soon. We do want to mention also that there is an additional show that we will be attending, and we cannot talk about it right now. And
we wanted to announce it this week, but we can't.
We can't talk about it because we have been told by the convention itself that we're not allowed to announce anything because it's like this big secret announcement. So more information about this event. And by the way, it's not a little tiny event either. It's a big ass event. And we already bought our booth space. So we're going. Hell or high water, we will be there unless they decide that they're not doing it at all. But at this point, we are waiting and we will announce it. And I want to tell you a couple things about that without telling you anything. We are doing a line of resins at this show. A line of resins at this show. And these resins are entirely different than anything we've done resin-wise yet. Ever. And they are fucking awesome.
Honestly, they're entirely different from anything we've ever done.
They're awesome. Oh my God, they're awesome. And what they were able to do with these resins, the amount of details that they were able to get into these things are... J. Martin and Sketch. Beasts. They're fucking beasts. They kill it. The pin lineup for this show is unbelievable. We also have some apparel that's amazing. And what else do we have? Anything else?
A vinyl figure.
A vinyl figure, which we'll talk more about. But it's a lot that we'll be bringing to this convention that is not C2. So C2E2 is its own whole barrel of monkeys, isn't it, Heather?
It's amazing.
It's amazing. Can you give them a little sneak? Can you tickle their taint balls here for a second? What could they expect from C2E2, Heather? Aside from just a figure and some pins, what else? Some spectacular...
I think that the lineup is going to make them wet.
Okay. I like to hear that. What else, Heather?
I think that's enough.
We're going to have you guys searching for treasure. And that is going to be something that you're going to have a really good time. C2E2 is going to be unlike anything we've done so far. I think you guys are going to really enjoy this one. This is a interactive sort of show. So we want you to be there. Come and see us. It's going to be fun. It's just James is here. The Killer File. Oh my God, the whole crew. They're all here. We love you guys. Thank you for being here. I did see the Killer Fox here. I saw a couple of comments. I think I read one. As a collector and part of a couple, the biggest discussions are about cost and space. 110,000%. And you know, it's funny that you should say that because in talking to Funko, they're finding ways to reduce the amount of space that some of these things take up. As an example, they're making these Funko Pops that now sit like on the edge of your display or on your computer monitor or whatever. They're making that kind of stuff. They're making a lot of bitty stuff. Man, the amount of bitty stuff that they had there was unbelievable. They had so much bitty stuff now. But I think a lot of companies are thinking that way. You know, over all the many years that Funko Pop... Okay, let's be straight about this for a second. Funko Pop changed the world. Before that, I don't know how many people... I'm talking about the amount of people. I don't think there was a great amount of people who were making an entire wall of their home collectibles like they are today, or they were at least. They changed the game, Funko Pop. And so now that everybody has Funko Pops and they have all the figures and their Hot Toys and their Marvel Legends and their Handmade by Robots and their Mischief toys, they have all these different things. They are looking, you know, to make room for other things, right? Maybe little things will fit in those tiny little tight spaces. So I think everybody's thinking about smaller figures.
What are you...
Why are these cats in here? Why don't you close the door? I don't understand. What is this?
off.
Heather makes this mistake every time we do this. She goes, well, let's just leave the door open and see what happens.
Well, no, I forget that we have 2 fucking menaces in here.
Menaces?
That's what
they are. My kittens, Heather. Okay, let's see. Water toys. Yeah, we got some water toys.
He's literally spinning me in my chair.
He is spinning you in your
because
chair.
I'm
Spinning you
trying to
round.
Come on, Stinks. Come on, Stinks.
Sadly, I can't make it to C2E2 now. Oh, that's awful. I hate to hear that. I live in St. Louis and will be at C2E2 on Saturday. Wonderful. All right, we'll see you there. I'm searching for how to get the Union Station to McCormick Place. A bit nerve-wracking since I don't know Chicago. Oh, no. I don't know Chicago, so I'm no help at all with that. At all. I love how 2026 is shaping up to be the year of resin. Yes. So I am really loving resin, and I really love what Jay Martin is able to do, and just the space labs folks. They're incredible, and all the people who are over there, they're great. We love them. As you know, Red Guardian, we did a figure with him. Would love to do more with him in the future. It's wonderful working with these art toy people. They're great. And we saw a couple of them while we were at Toy Fair, believe it or not, which is fun. So, okay, Heather, takeaways from Toy Fair 2026. You were there. You came. You saw. You farted a lot.
I didn't fart that much, first of all.
Okay.
Second of all, just so everybody is aware, What I Like About You is on Netflix. That's what I watched all weekend. I loved it. With Amanda Bynes.
Heather, no. Toy Fair. Heather.
That was part of Toy Fair.
That's not a part of Toy Fair.
That was part of
Heather.
my Toy Fair.
Okay, what? Toy Fair, the thing. The Toy Fair event.
Okay, Toy Fair is a phenomenal event. It is very overwhelming because it's not just like collectibles. It's all types of toys. You have like baby toys, you have learning toys, you have interactive toys, you have like electronic toys, you have vending machines that make fucking ice cream.
Yep.
That
That's right.
I ate today.
We did have
which was
vending machine
crazy.
ice cream.
It was so
In
fun.
a little cup.
All sorts of stuff. Balls, like rubber balls.
Excuse me?
Rubber
Oh,
balls.
oh.
Like little
Okay.
basketball, dodgeball type things.
You're not answering the question. I asked you, what's your favorite? Let's
You
do that.
didn't ask me what's
I
my
said
favorite.
takeaways,
You said
but what's your
takeaways,
favorite?
yeah. Just let me get to it. This is an art. There's all types of toys, and it is just crazy because we as collectors are surrounded by like a specific type of toy or a handful of types of toys. But there's like, I don't even really think about it all the time. And then I go to Toy Fair and I'm like, what the, like, how are there so many different toys out there? So Toy Fair is a very overwhelming place. It is very fun. It is very interesting. I absolutely love it. I love being in that space and feeling as if I am a kid again because I see so many things and I'm like, oh my God, I would love to fucking play with that. Like, I love it. So my favorite things about Toy Fair?
No, I mean like your favorite things you saw at Toy Fair. So I'll start.
Okay, so ask me a question and then you're going to start.
Well,
Good.
because you're not
Go ahead.
getting anywhere. It's like you're spinning your wheels.
Go ahead.
Okay. One thing that really blew my balls off at this show, and I just want to be very clear because when we talk about collectibles and stuff, I talk about what I truly collect, and then I'll tell you what I'm like, I don't give a shit about. And lately, Funko has been fun, but I'm not collecting as much of it. I've sort of kind of backed away from Funko as heavy as I was doing before.
Yeah.
But one collectible that blew me away at this show was Handmade by Robots.
Yes.
And when we walked through the Handmade by Robots space, I just did not realize what is either currently available or what's going to be available. Like the Xenomorph as an example. I really loved it. The alien. Xenomorph.
I know what a
Okay,
Xenomorph
well, you made a
is.
weird face, so I have no idea if you know what the hell I'm talking about.
I
The Xenomorph looked amazing. R2-D2 was sick.
Yeah.
I love the R2-D2 so much. Then the oversized ones I love so much. Those were great.
My favorite was the Shrek. They had a Shrek oversized Handmade by Robots about this big. It was awesome, and I want to own one day. So that needs to happen.
Well, as an example, the SpongeBob. I'm not even that big of a fan of. Okay, let me back up. I'm not a fan of SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
I don't even know his name. But seeing him in that form, I really liked it.
Yeah.
There's something about them that is different. So how I look at it is like you have Funko, then you have Thrilljoy, which is trying to look like Funko. Then you have a company like Handmade by Robots that's giving a different vibe altogether.
Yeah, well, the thing is, if you're making the same characters, for example, like if Funko makes a Batman and if Thrilljoy makes a Batman, it's a Batman in a really similar form. Handmade by Robots makes a Batman and it's sitting, it looks knitted.
Yes.
And it's just so unique. So the handmade part is the knit look. And the by robots is the fact that as humans, we're not knitting with plastic. It's literally made by robots because it's made like with machines because it's plastic.
We've had this conversation before. I honestly, when I originally saw them, I thought they were knitted.
Yeah. I mean, it's just so...
I mean, am I stupid for thinking that?
No.
Okay.
It's fun. It's really fun.
You're saying I'm not stupid.
No. That means that Handmade by Robots is doing their job because they're fooling... I mean, you're not hard to fool. You're fucking dumb.
That's why I was asking, am I stupid? You said no. You led me along for a while thinking I'm not stupid. And then you dropped a bomb on my head.
But it's... yeah, what they're doing is really, really cool. Like, they have so many licenses, and it's like... just, it's unique.
Did you know they had Marvel and Star Wars? Or they were getting it? I had no idea. When I walked in there and I was seeing like Wolverine and Venom, I was like, this is some cool shit.
Yeah.
I really liked it. Like genuinely liked it. Like genuinely wanted to buy them.
Buy them?
Like if they were for sale there, I would have bought them.
Yeah.
Especially R2-D2, especially like Venom. I would have bought them. And the Xenomorph, by the way, is from the movie Alien. I don't know if you knew that. And Ripley was there too, and she had a kitty cat. I almost bought that. I would buy that too. But seeing them all together, I was like, man, these are cool as shit. Like, I want to buy this. I don't have that same vibe much anymore. Like, it really has to grab me. You know? The product really had... There were some things in the Funko booth that grabbed me. Like, in a big way. Yes. Especially the little sitting horror figures.
Yeah.
I like them a lot.
I really can't wait to get the sitting ghost face.
The Biddy Jurassic Park truck with Alan Grant. Yeah. Want that.
I think that's out.
I believe so too. But I really, like, I genuinely want that now.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, also, what'd you think of the charms? So Funko is now making for your Loungefly bag, it's like the character, almost like in this leather material. They're really, like, I don't know what word to use other than like elegant.
They
look
are.
high end.
So, only thing that I don't like about those are the size. I find them too big.
Okay. That's fair.
But I like them. So I'm specifically basing my opinion off of the Minnie Mouse and the Mickey Mouse that I saw.
Yeah.
Very cute. I'm genuinely excited about them. But I wish that they were sort of tall and skinny. And I think I wish that they were like shorter and stockier. I think that would make them more cute.
Like cute or something? Yeah.
Yeah, and not just that, but I feel like they're like this big, and I feel like on a backpack that's this big, roughly, like I wear my
way too big. It's like a,
Yeah, I feel like it would be
it's like a wrecking ball.
Like swinging around.
Hit somebody in the head with it and hurt them.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. So I just named a favorite for me, Handmade by Robots. What's yours?
Handmade by Robots was up there. I really liked everything that I saw there. Honestly, very impressed by what Funko has coming out. Like, very impressed.
Are we talking in the room or the secret room?
Both.
Okay.
I want to spill the beans.
We cannot talk about that.
No, not the secret room.
Oh,
not the secret room.
Okay.
But we had previously said something on this channel in a speculative way.
Oh, we can't talk about that.
I
No,
know.
don't even go into it.
Hold on.
I'm gonna say it, and I don't want to. It's like Michael
Then
Scott from The
don't say
Office.
it. So we said something recently in a speculative way.
Fuck. I forgot about this. I wish you didn't bring it up.
We then said, okay, well, I guess they're not doing it because that would be a huge selling point. Well, they're fucking doing it.
Well,
And they're not saying it. But
a lot of people are calling us wrong,
I mean, we said
and we
it.
know what we're talking about.
We said it, but then it's like that's such a huge selling point, and I don't know why they wouldn't fucking talk about it.
How do we call a lot of this stuff? You ever notice that? Like, I go all the way back to when you called. Remember that Professor Quirrell
Yeah.
Funko Pop?
So
You called it before New York Comic Con that year. You called it.
I said I wanted to see that.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was gonna happen.
Yeah, but it was interesting that it happened that quickly.
It was. I'm really smart.
Funko was listening to
Why
us all the way
did
back then.
I'm really weird.
You
Something
are really
about me-
fucking weird. Believe me, I know.
Okay, shut up. Something really weird about me is that like
Everything?
I get like weird premonitions all the time. Remember when we were at All Time Toys a few weeks ago and I said this is the Godzilla Rokimoto.
Oh,
that
yeah,
I
you
want?
did know what they were.
2 of them
Yeah.
in a row. 2. And then last night when we were opening the little Loungefly bags, I said I want the Donald Duck the most on the
You
Disney
pulled
one.
it.
I pulled the Donald Duck.
I wish you would have said Stormtrooper for the little bags for me.
You wanted R2D2, right?
Or R2D2.
Yeah.
Or
Anyway.
Stormtrooper 2. Yeah.
Anyway. So what else did I like?
Can I tell you something that I loved so
No.
much?
Me?
Well, I always love you. Trick or Treat Studios, Day of the Dead, 1985, George A. Romero, zombie film, figures. I am so excited, like beyond belief. You don't even understand how excited I am for them. They made Guar recently, and I love the Guar figures. Don't get me wrong. These figures specifically they speak to me in such a way. Day of the Dead was a film that my mother had me watch with her. I don't think she realized it would traumatize me for the rest of my life, which it did, at least for most of my life. And now that I'm an adult and I go back and watch this film, I fell in love with it. And I watch it like literally all the fucking time. I love Day of the Dead, 1985. Now that they're making figures of it, unbelievable. And I'm wondering if that company, you know what, they probably won't. I was going to say, well, they make Dawn of the Dead, but the motherfucker who owns that license
Well,
will
don't
not allow
call
any.
him that.
Well, he is, because we were asking very nicely and trying to work with him, and he just gave us a number that he knew that no one could reach. It was like a $1 million. We're like, we can't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. I didn't like it. Pissed me off. But those figures are awesome.
I mean, with a license, you're basically giving the person who owns a license free money. Like, he doesn't fucking have to do anything besides approve it or disapprove
The
it.
amount of money that he was asking for was unbelievable.
I know. Well, my point is, like, whether we give him like $1,000 or $10,000 or what he was I mean, obviously I wasn't going to give him what he was asking because that was fucking obscene. But like, it's free money.
Yeah.
All he has to do is receive an email with an like a product image and say, "Hey, that looks cool."
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you're right.
Send
That's
me
my
a
point.
check when you sell it.
That's my point. Why not? Good comment here. TF the movie, Transformers the movie, 40th anniversary, Funko Pops, please, fuck yeah. Let's
That'd
do
be
it. I know they
good.
made a handful of them so far, but man, let's go. I'm so down with that. Great idea, Graham. I can't wait for the next Zombie Mischief Toys figures. Zombie Gargoyle will blow my nips off. Me too. I never even thought of that. Have you? A zombie gargoyle? You never thought of that. Your premonitions never told you that. Get the fuck out of here.
Chris, I
What are you
have a
talking
whole
about?
idea,
You got a
and
whole
I can
idea.
explain it to you after this video.
Have you told me it before and I forgot?
No, I haven't told you it before.
Why? Why now?
Because we have
Why
so
when
much.
Jason comes up with a great idea, now it's your idea?
No, it's not my
How'd that
idea. You asked if I've ever thought of that before, and I said yes.
What color would he be?
I think like a very light blue gray.
So we're making this thing then. Because now you got me
Like
hard.
the color of these walls.
Heather, you got me worked up so much right now. You got me worked up so much.
Well, I have a really cool idea. I'll have to tell you at the end of this.
Hey,
Remind
Jason,
me.
it wasn't your idea. I just want you to know that. Don't even think it was because
Jason.
Heather, hey, somebody else say something, and I want to see if Heather come up with an idea, and then I want to see if Heather says I thought about that first. Please, I really want to know. No, I want to know. I want to know.
I didn't say that.
Somebody, please, come on, hurry up. I need somebody to give an idea that we're going to possibly do. I'm just missing the zombie punk rocker for my MT zombie. Oh, that's a great one. One of my favorites. Thanks for the shout. Of course, dude. Of course, the shout. Hold on, we have another comment up here. Hold on, before you get in. Chris, give us a legendary Hot Toys collection video. Mini guitar RV, I will. I've been asked a lot for that. Our friend Michael Petrino is asking me for that, so I'm going to put that together. Promise. Went to Mattel and saw the new Motu figures. Oh, shit, I didn't get to see that.
How did you go to Mattel?
We couldn't get into Mattel. They kicked us out. They told us to get the fuck out of here.
That wasn't Mattel. That was Hasbro.
Hasbro.
Mm-hmm.
Hasbro said, get out of here, bro.
Did they have like a walkthrough or did you have to sign up? I don't think I even saw
Cowboy Ghastly. Go ahead and say you already come up with that.
I didn't come up with that, but I
it.
Can't say that it wouldn't happen.
No, I'm asking. You didn't come up with that?
No, I did not come up
now you're just being weird about it.
No.
You're going to show me a picture of a Cowboy Ghastly, aren't you? It's already been done. And I didn't know.
No.
Please on the zombie gargoyle Ghastly. Okay. Narrator with white suit. Oh. Sorta.
That is.
It's fucking weird. That is such a... If you guys have no idea what we're about to do. It's just...
It's fucking so cool.
If you want to be in like... Almost like an acid trip. This year's the acid trip year because we're doing some weird shit. And I hope you guys enjoyed the Vanity Ghastly figures that we dropped for Valentine's Day. Those were amazing. They look so good in person. And I do want to remind everybody who purchased them that some of them are here and some of them are on the way. We're waiting for all of them to show up, sticker them, and then ship them. So it's going to be a little extra time, more time than usual. We just wanted to warn you guys about that in advance. Okay. And again, you do have your chance at getting the resin pink champagne figure.
Yeah, so the reason that we're not shipping some and shipping the rest later is because, one, we don't want people, like, upset that someone got theirs first and they didn't. But not just that, we want it to be, like, a truly just completely random experience. And I would feel like if we packed half of them now and half of them later... that, you know, I mean, it still would be random, but it would be like, okay, well, we put out like 7 in this batch, and then we're going to wait till the other half
It's
comes
just 2.
in.
I won't do it. No, we're not doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's stop thinking about that. Stupid. Pirate Zombie Ghastly. You think about that one before? Here we go.
I cannot say that I haven't.
Hey, Heather, did you think of the Stay Puft Ghastly before our friend Nick Mastromico did?
So...
You're going to say yes?
No, what I'm going to say is I don't even think about unobtainable license, and I feel like Ghostbusters would be unobtainable for us. Like, it's...
Why are you going to make it so serious? He's making a joke.
No, I know, but I'm giving you a real answer.
Okay.
I don't like to think about like Freddy Krueger Ghastly, for example. I would love to see
That's
that.
a possibility.
But I feel like
That's 100% a possibility. Look, you and I...
Maybe one day, but I feel like right now...
We're working our tails off.
Right now, right this second, I feel like that is so far away.
Heather, we're talking to a big licensor right now.
I know we are.
I mean, things could happen
We're
in a really big
talking
way.
about it, but it doesn't mean we have the money to make it happen.
Well, you could be right or wrong about that. Well, tell me what your fucking premonition tells you.
My premonition is it's too fucking expensive, but we'll see.
We're going to do it. How about Ghost Pirate Zombie Ghastly with that glows in the dark? I like that idea.
That's fun.
Are you tattoo artists? I'd like to see a Ghastly tattoo on my head. He always says very strange shit. I don't know who he is, but he's wild.
He is wild.
Yeah. We have Ghastly tattoos, actually. Or I do. You don't, right? Do you have a Ghastly? Oh, that's right. Yeah, you do have. Yeah, she has a little black and white Ghastly. No, we're not tattoo artists. Heather, did you think about the Yeti Ghastly I drew for you?
I love.
That was a cool one. We're trying to work out a Yeti Ghastly with Bondable Toys. That's what we want to do. Any news on BBL Ghastly? Okay, Heather, tell me something else that you enjoyed at the show. I gave 2. You know, you got to give your second one. By the way, did you see the horror Polly Pockets? Brian.
No, I didn't go to Mattel.
Well, no, he's asking, did you actually see them?
No,
Like,
I didn't.
A picture or anything?
I didn't. No. Did you?
What today in the car? You said that you talked about it.
No, I got a message from Brian,
Oh.
but I didn't see it.
Oh, okay.
I want to see it.
Did you go into
Oh,
basic?
and by the way, I had horrible service, so I was trying to reply to Brian, and it wouldn't fucking go through.
Our whole weekend was that. We
was
We had no
awful.
service on that entire weekend.
And on top of it, we didn't have Wi-Fi, and we didn't take our Wi-Fi, but I didn't even think to take our little, like, hotspot thing.
Heather, we did see them. The Trick or Treat Studios, the little Polly Pocket things. Remember the Halloween one?
Oh, yeah.
We saw them.
He said Polly Pocket.
But he means they're like Mighty Max or Polly Pocket.
Oh, I thought it was literally Polly Pocket brand. Oh, yeah, I saw. Those are fucking awesome.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah.
My favorite part of Toy Fair was seeing Kristen. Bullshit. Because you walked right past me.
He didn't see anybody.
Oh, he just kept going. But guess what, Heather?
What?
Never came back. Never saw him again. Gone. Hey. Gone. Left.
Yep.
I bet he walked right out the front door, got into a taxi, got onto an airplane, and went home. Right there.
No, the taxi drove him all the way home. He wanted to get as far away as possible, as quick as possible.
I like a Hellboy, Ghastly, and Demonstro idea. That's
fun.
cool as shit. I would totally do Hellboy.
You would do him?
Fuck
You
yeah.
like Ron Perlman?
Yeah, I love Ron Perlman. He's angry as fuck, though, in person, I heard. Very angry. He's an angry little badger.
He walked right past us one time. Do you remember that?
Yeah, he was like limping. I felt bad for him.
He wasn't limping.
He was in bad shape.
I think he was just short.
What? No, he was in bad shape. He looked like medically had a problem.
No, I don't think he looked like that.
A vinyl Ghastly inside a resin cube would be sick looking. That's pretty cool. Huh. I never thought about that. Lady Funko says this. Gelatinous cube Ghastly.
Wow.
That's cool. What are you doing?
I farted.
God, you're so disgusting. It's fucking ridiculous.
I remember when you woke up this morning and you were like,
You do it all the time. Don't act like you don't. The other day, do you want to tell that story about how I was banned from farting after you had farted the whole night before? Relentless farting out of you. And then I farted out in the warehouse once.
no, it was not one.
You'll never do that again. Not around me.
I was bending over right by your butt and you farted.
And you farted.
You squeezed it out.
And you squeezed one out
I
on the
wasn't
couch
squeezing
next to
them
me
out.
while I was gaming.
I wasn't squeezing them out.
Heather, I saw your face. You were.
And
were you that deep into your game? You're doing this. Is that you like playing Red Dead Redemption 2? Your Red Dead Redemption 2 face?
Was on the couch first, and you came into my farts.
Whoa.
I was in the warehouse first, and you brought your farts
That's
into
bullshit.
the
So you're saying
non-fart
whoever
zone.
gets to that couch first can fart freely?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I was out in the warehouse before you farted
No, you
freely.
weren't.
Thank you very much.
No,
Yes,
you
I
weren't.
was.
No, you weren't.
Bullshit.
You followed me out.
I think Ron Perlman is like 115 years old, so it makes sense that he'd be that angry. Yeah, he's up there in age now.
Is he?
But but Ron Perlman's awesome. I love Ron Perlman. I don't know how old he is. He has to be like
How
in the
old
70s.
is Ron Perlman? 75.
I knew it. He wants to play Hellboy again. Again.
What's he
At
gonna
75.
do? Hellboy in the nursing home?
Well, I don't know if you remember, but the guy on
I never watched Hellboy.
No, Stranger Things guy.
What Stranger Things? Hopper.
Hopper. He tried to play him, and it did not go over well.
Oh, I
from
don't
what
remember
understand.
that.
Yeah, it didn't go over. And then there was another one that came out, and apparently that was even worse. I'm a truck driver. I don't go to work without a foldable stool and a pack of garbage bags. I love when he says things. It's great. Hey, you know what? We need to read all of his comments out loud. Medieval Ghastly. Did you think about that? Come on, say you did.
No, I haven't.
Heather, for the comedy, you gotta say.
Yeah.
Of course
Yeah,
I did.
I thought of Medieval Ghastly
Of course,
first.
that's written down. I have it jotted down in my little notebook. I have a notebook full of Ghastlies. It's 1,000 pages long, and they're all filled. Every line.
All of your ideas I already thought of.
The last one was complete at. She's talking about Hellboy. Not good. By the way, next Saturday, is our next Patreon call. I'm sorry I have not posted on Patreon yet. We've been obviously very busy. But we are going to have next Saturday at it'll start at 8 p.m.
So-
for patrons, and at 9 p.m. Eastern, we will come on and we'll be doing giveaways, all sorts of stuff. What?
I feel like I'm gonna get sick after this trip.
You're not getting sick.
I really feel like it. Do you want to know why? There was a guy that pulled me over. He was like a game guy. Game I could not give a fuck less about. Like, I did not care. I was like, when can I fucking get away from this? But I was trying to be nice. And I almost fell asleep. I'm not even joking. I almost fell asleep.
Which guy?
The guy, when I was done
Making your flower?
making my rose.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you know, I would have fallen. I fell asleep too, actually, during that.
I
Like,
didn't.
it was so
I didn't
boring.
understand it.
I just felt bad. You know, that's the thing about Toy Fair. It's both exciting and depressing. What's exciting is that these companies that are companies we all know, Hasbro, Marvel, Lego, Funko, Rokimoto, say whatever. Bullairs, by the way, was there.
Yeah.
They're fantastic. Bullairs is fucking awesome. But all those companies are doing like cool things, and you walk up to their booth and it's like, look what we're doing. This, you know, expect this from us, and blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
It's so much fun.
And then you have
And then you
like,
have these little guys that are making these games, and they just aren't good. And they're sitting there.
some of them are.
They're
Some
like,
of
come
them
on
are.
over, let's play the game with me. And then you go over there and you play the little game with them, and you're just like, what am I doing? Like, why? How did this happen?
Yeah.
Like, how did I end up here? And how do I have these dice in my hand? I don't understand. And why am I holding the guy who created the game's hand? Like, what the fuck is going on here? How did I get here?
Yeah. So
And why am I wearing sunglasses? His sunglasses. Why am I wearing his shirt?
some of the games very good. Some of like the lesser known, like the people that are
You played
there,
a game today. It was good.
very good. I really enjoyed it.
Genuinely
and
liked it.
I have other games from them that I'm excited to play.
Yeah.
That dice game, man, I really was falling asleep. And
It was awful.
not just that, not only was I bored out of my mind, his nose was really red.
Oh no!
And
Don't
he
tell
was
me
doing,
sick,
he was
Heather.
doing this. He was doing, yeah, and
Oh.
and I'm like,
Heather.
like you
Oh.
know that something big was about to drip out of that thing, and he just held it back.
Oh no, Heather! Please, it can't be.
It was awful.
You know who else said what you said on the way home? They said, I've been talking so much, my throat's a little messed up. Mike Becker. Well, if I get Mike Becker sick, or I get sick from Mike Becker, we're gonna have a word together.
Honestly,
we're gonna have a turd word.
I feel like getting sick from Mike would be like something you have to pass around. You know?
He passes around the fun. He passes around the sick. By the way, just
I don't know if he's getting sick though. I think that he genuinely was like talking.
Let's just say
much.
something really quick. I gotta say something. I gotta get it off my little chest. Mike Becker is genuinely a fucking awesome person.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah.
Talking to him today, I've seen Mike Becker on many occasions. We've had a lot of conversations, both conversations behind the scenes where it's like we're talking about business stuff, and then we're also talking about fun stuff and genuinely just interested in what each other has to say. And today we had a really great conversation with him, and I just really care about him.
Yeah.
And you know, and the thing is that he is a legend, and the reason why we do what we do is because of him. Think about the amount of people who have been touched by Funko in a way, or either a creative way, or a creative way meaning that they go make their own toy business like us, or they go and they're now an influencer, or whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
Right? Because Funko inspired them. He is the root of all of that. He's the main purpose or main reason for us doing what we're doing. He's the focal point.
Yeah.
It's incredible to me.
Yeah.
The amount of people who were touched by Mike Becker.
Okay. Don't fucking
I'm just
say
saying,
it like
like-
that. So you need to say it in a better way because someone can clip that and make it sound bad.
No, I'm just saying, like, they wouldn't clip it. I've been touched by him. And I just really appreciate that he touched me.
You need to stop.
What? He did. He touched my heart. He touched my heart.
I don't like what you're doing. You know what you're doing. and
I'm
I
not
don't
doing
like it.
anything. I'm saying that Mike Becker is a great guy, and he touched me, Heather, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think you need to come off it. I think you're taking this the wrong way. You got a dirty bird brain, and I'm not a dirty bird. I've been touched by him, Heather, on many occasions. Sometimes in public, sometimes when no one's around. But I've been touched, Heather. A lot. And we always have fun when we're doing it. It does sound weird, doesn't it? But no, really, he's such a legend. And no, like talk, they say don't talk to or don't like meet your heroes.
Yeah.
But a lot of people say, and over many years of going to conventions and meeting stars, right? You meet some of them and it's just like, fuck, I just paid for that. How awful. They were awful people. They suck. They're horrible. They think their head's like 1 billion miles long and they got a big old fat head on them. But talking to him, he's such a down-to-earth, genuinely nice guy. Funny as fuck, by the way. Funny.
He's one of the funniest people I've ever met.
He said some of the dumbest, funniest shit today. My favorite thing that he said today. He walked up to us both, and he goes, "How you guys doing?" And we both said, "Oh, we're doing pretty good." He goes, "Okay, well, I have no chance with her." Talking about you. That was amazing. That's brilliant. That's so fucking funny. He has no chance with you because we're doing well.
Yeah.
What if I said like, everything sucks, our marriage blows? I got my chance.
Oh, he would have grabbed me by the arm.
100%. And I appreciate him for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said something really funny to me today. I forget what it was. We had like the same idea about something. Oh, no. We have an aversion to something. Like we have the same aversion to the same like thing.
Oh, and he asked about the birthday.
Yeah. And
Yes.
he said, "Really? What month were you born?" I said, "March." He said, "Oh, that is so funny. I was born in November."
That was pretty good, yeah.
It was
But he's
so
very good.
fucking dumb.
He's very quick though, and like I appreciate that because that's something that we care a lot about. Like I feel like you and I we get behind the camera, and we just naturally say and do funny things. Sometimes we don't even mean it. Like I'll edit video, and I'm like, that was really fucking funny, but like I don't even know, like we don't even know we're doing it sometimes.
Yeah, because we're just that funny.
Now, we're really not that funny, but I mean, there are moments where we are. Genuinely.
We're pretty funny.
Yeah, we could be funny. Yes, we did see Josh from Funko. I will say this. If I had anything to say about Funko, one, all of the people working that booth were very, very nice, very sweet. And had any person we talked to, they were great. Really great.
Yeah. Whether they genuinely like us or not, I'll never know.
We'll not know.
But they're very
not
nice.
We're not aware of that. But I will say that they're all very nice. But what really stands out is this new CEO.
Yeah.
He is a really, really nice guy. Behind the scenes, is he the same? I don't know. But what I will say is, over all the years that we've been doing this, no CEO has emailed us a video of him barbecuing.
Yeah.
And I can safely say that he did that with us. He heard we called him the barbecue guy, and then he sent us a video of him actually barbecuing. That's fucking awesome. That's funny too. See, he's got a humor side to him as well. I like that about him.
Me too.
It almost seems like he's a real person. When you see that somebody's a real person, there's something to appreciate.
Yeah.
Because you see so many fake fucking people in the world.
Yeah.
I'm talking about just general life.
Yeah.
In life, there are fake people. We know some in person. Like in life, like in our actual lives, we know people like that.
Uh-huh.
Like friends that we've been friends with.
Well, not friends anymore.
Well, not friends anymore, but people that we know that are just fucking fake to the core. Even when you're with them just yourself, they're fake.
It's weird.
And then you got people who are incredibly genuine. And that is what I appreciate.
Yeah.
I appreciate genuine people. Heather, are you a Pisces?
No. I'm an Aries.
Aries! That's from God of Work. Aries! Did we go see Josh? Yes, we did. We did do that.
Okay, so there's people that genuinely believe in like the star sign stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Do you? Mine doesn't really seem to be very accurate.
Mine is very accurate. Mine's actually accurate. Scorpios are pretty accurate.
Oh yeah, I know. You all are pieces of shit. But
we're very good in bed. What?
Okay.
We'll just say I'm not. Go ahead. I want you to say it. Because I ain't what you said this morning. Go
This
ahead.
morning?
Oh, you were talking about a big game.
What happened this morning besides me doing a big part?
You said last night was a wild night, is what you said. We had a good Italian dinner, and then
We had chocolate lava cake, baby. It was so good.
we Indian wrestled till 3 a.m.
What does Indian wrestle mean?
I don't know. Libras are the best. Only a Libra would say something like that. I just watched Tarot last night. What a nice horror film. I've never seen that. I might have to watch it.
Oh, I'm
Might
going to
see
put
it.
that on my list.
Tarot, huh?
Tarot.
I'd watch that. I was born November 16, 1996. Keep that in your notes, MISCHIEF toys. Heather, write that down. You better write that shit down. We got to send him something on his birthday. It's very important that we do this. Hey, now, don't shit on our Scorpio. Right? Thank you. I feel like I'm...
Listen, y'all shit on yourselves.
Wonka 2-pack is 11K right now. You know, that's funny that you say that because is that Richie? Because Richie's been tracking it. He's been posting in the group. He actually messaged us on Instagram. Sorry, Richie. If that's Richie, I'm sorry I didn't respond back. We've been busy all weekend, but I appreciate you keeping up with it.
Busy with no fucking service.
No service, yeah, really.
I was trying to play Pokemon Go in that convention center.
No one happening.
I couldn't catch anything.
But 11K, I want to see this thing jump. 11K is way far away from 1 million. Way far away.
Well, it's way far away from the 210K that they spent on it.
How many days they got left? I wonder.
I don't know.
We'll have to look at it. Maybe we'll do that this week as well. There's a lot to talk about. Oh my God. Damien said that's the year he graduated high school. 1996. Holy shit.
That's the year I entered elementary school.
Was it really?
Yeah.
God, you were so young.
I know, you were in high school.
You're a young little meat grinder. You know that?
What the fuck does meat grinder mean? I'm very...
You know, last night was a wild night. We Indian wrestled. I'm a
What the fuck?
I'm a Capricorn. I don't know WTF that entails, but that's what I am. I don't know what that means either. It's the 25th when the auction. Oh, thank you. 25th. So we're 10 days away by my count. 10 days. Heather, did you get any shinies in New York?
I don't think so.
I got to take this jacket off. I'm going to jack it off real quick.
Okay.
All right, talk about something important, Heather.
Well, I'm curious to see if I got any shinies in New York. Did I get any shinies? I'm going to search shiny. Okay. Where are we? Shiny. All right. My most recent shiny. I did. I caught a shiny yesterday. I didn't even know that I caught a shiny yesterday. I caught a shiny Nidoran yesterday. And the one before that was 2 days before. It was a Vulpix, but I already had that.
I did want to show this because we did receive this, and I didn't realize it was as special as it is. It's a Rokimoto Snoopy, and it's specific to Toy Fair. It says New York, and he has NY right there. He's in a puffer jacket.
So, I am the type of person...
Oh my God, his head moves.
Well, it probably moves forward. It probably moves to the side so
For
it
the
fits in
bag.
the bag.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And we will be giving one of these away during our Patreon.
Mm-mm.
But I'll give mine away on Patreon.
Mm-mm.
Why?
Don't say that because, please, just...
We may be giving one away on Patreon. I guess we'll find out.
We'll talk later.
Okay.
Anyway,
Patreon.com/Gastlecast, by the way.
I absolutely hate taking things like from the boot, like handmade by robots. I didn't want to take. They gave us goodie bags and they brought 4 over. I think that they were just putting 2 extra on the table. But I didn't even want to take the 2 for us. And then they insisted that we took 4. I hate that. Rokimoto, they were like, oh, get them the pouches. And I was like, we don't need I'll buy whatever. I'd rather support by buying.
Right.
But I'm glad that we got this. And I'm glad that we got the handmade by robots.
So that show is made for that. They hand out things.
I know it is, but I'm so weird. I'm just weird about that, I guess.
I
like supporting the things that I love.
I love the little display bag. Me too.
They're fun.
I wonder if we should try to do something like this. I don't know. We'll figure this out because this is fun. I feel like we bite off everything that Rokimoto does. We did that with the plush. People seem to like those. I wish Funko would do shiny Pokemon. Hell yeah, that would be awesome for a chase. I got one of those today too. It's on my backpack. Cute Snoopy. Yeah, it's great. I don't think we would have gotten one because we couldn't get in. We couldn't even get in there to talk to anybody because it was so busy the last couple of days.
Yeah.
When we saw Mike, finally we got one. He dug them out of the back. He said, "Hey, take these." I got one of those today too. Oh, okay, I might sound like a knucklehead. What is Patreon, you guys? Patreon? Oh, so Patreon is a subscription service. Basically, you're subscribing to us through our Patreon. And every month we do this live video chat on Google Meet, which we share on Patreon for our patrons. And then we all get together and hang out virtually, literally like face-to-face through camera. And we do giveaways and we chat and show you upcoming Mischief Toys things. It's really fun. Recommend if you love what we do here and you also want to support the channel. Highly recommend. The plush keychains are dope. Thank you. Yeah, the zombie ones, I don't even have. I have the ones that were given to me at the show. That's all I have. I have the one zombie one. That was it. All of the other ones were gone. They're ravaged.
Something happened with those because we had a fucking literal ton of those.
I don't know what happened. It says Rokimoto Toy Fair, or New York. Rokimoto, New York. It doesn't say anything else on it. That's it. They're great. Like a casket or cage for Ghastly on our backpacks. Yes. I like that idea. I think that would be fun. They can't because it's a licensing thing. That's why they made the Pokemon Center iridescent. Oh, interesting. My son was a Scorpio. Very true to our Scorpio. Yes, our Scorpios are all the same. They say a lot of things about Scorpios.
Like the main thing that I see is stubborn and hard to deal with.
Oh, that's not me at all. So it's not right. Doesn't sound right to me. Patreon is a way to see Chris and Heather fart way more than here on YouTube. That's true. Heather does do a lot of fart. In fact, if you remember, we had a kitty cat poop on Heather once during one of the Patreon calls.
Kitty cat.
Did he poop on you?
Yeah, this was the one that did a poopy on me.
Was it on him or something? Is that what happened?
It was when his stomach was not doing good.
And he did a big old dumper on you, huh?
Well, he just had like a leaky butt for a little while. Yeah.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, it was really sad.
What was everyone here at Toy Fair? I thought it was just for people in the industry. Well, To the Rescue went because he actually has a toy business. So those shows, they let in people who are in the toy industry. Influencers are going there. Also, students go as well. But I don't know what other varieties of people go there. And maybe even journalists and people
and
who
buyers,
stuff like that. We go there, and it's basically like, to be honest, I'll be very transparent about this. I personally don't care about the preview stuff. Only some things I like. Okay, that'd be kind of cool to say.
The preview stuff is good for the channel, and it's good for us being nosy.
But we go there because it's for Mischief. We're trying to find partners, people to work with, or they have a China pavilion, and the China pavilion is all manufacturers. So we went there to talk to them a little bit about, hey, what's oh my God, you gotten two of them now.
Yeah,
two. But we go there to, we found a couple of manufacturers that seemed like there were some promising things there. So we'll have to find that out. We're not sure yet. Right, Fritzy King? You need credentials for something in the industry. It's not like, yeah. So funny thing about that, Brian, that you bring that up. When I got there, my email approval got screwed up and they wouldn't give me my pass. It took forever, didn't it? Like at least 30 minutes?
30 or 45 minutes.
In order for me to actually get my badge straightened out. And when I did, it was great. I was able to do my thing. But there for a while, I kept looking at Heather. I was like, I don't know if this is going to happen. They don't seem very happy about this. It wasn't going well, was it? No. Okay. Networking, yes. 100%. Okay. You ready to end this thing? Because you're covered in kitty cats. And we still have to unpack. We haven't even done that yet.
Yeah, we literally got home. I put so one of our cats, not one of the ones on my lap, the other one of the other ones. He's on a special diet. So we came in. I literally put chicken on the stove to boil, which is disgusting, but whatever. And then Chris brought the stuff in, like our luggage, and we just put it in, and that was it. We didn't unpack it.
Just put it in. Good call, Heather. Lady in the hotel next to me is an entertainment report. Oh, okay. I'm a Cancer, but I don't know anything about the star lore that goes with it. I only know from, like, you'll find it on Google, and it'll, like, kind of give you readouts of what everybody is. I looked myself up a long time ago to see if it was accurate. 110% accurate. She's loving life right now, isn't she? Man, they must have really missed us. They were meowing like a motherfucker when we
Well,
walked
I think
in.
they were just hungry.
And hungry, too, yeah. I have a question about Toy Fair. Did you guys get to see any new toy lines that you think could be sleeper hits at Toy Fair? No. Nothing stood out. It's interesting because I thought that we would go there. And by the way, this isn't me talking any shit or anything, but I thought that Thrilljoy would have like a really big thing, but it was pretty much everything we've already seen. I don't think I saw anything that was new there. Did you?
No, but it makes me wonder if there were things that they didn't have out on display because they deal with a lot of licenses. So my thought is they might have had some stuff to show potential buyers that they couldn't show the general public.
Right, yeah, because when we went to Toy Fair last year, we met up with Brian and Dolly, and they showed us those picks.
Yeah.
For the first time. Instead of the big ones, it was the little ones. And they were showing us what those figures look like, and we were commenting on like what we thought. And I was like, oh, these are going to do good because people really like mystery and all that kind of stuff. And then, of course, that blew up after Toy Fair last year, like later in 2025, which is cool. But this year it didn't look like a whole lot. And every time we walked by, they sort of had their own thing going on or they were meeting with somebody. So we didn't really bother them. What I did notice was Andrew Perlmutter was there. You guys know who Andrew Perlmutter is. If you watch our channel, we talked about him before. Andrew Perlmutter was an acting CEO. I think he might have been CEO for a minute. I can't remember.
I don't remember.
But he was on the board. Anyway, Andrew Perlmutter, we said some things, and I don't think he really liked us after that. I got a story about that. Maybe I'll save that for a podcast. But anyway, long story short, he was there, and I was like, I'm not even approaching because I don't know how that's going to go. Brian Mariotti was not there. I heard maybe he'd been under the weather or something, so something happened with him, unfortunately. But they seemed like they were doing business, right? Everybody's doing business. Mm-hmm. Bullairs was there. They were amazing. I think I mentioned them already, but we love Bullairs. They were killing it. Great talking to Tom Bullman. Go and join the Sneaker Society. I think it's called the Secret Sneaker Society on Facebook. I can't remember the name. Go and join the group and follow them and their shoes and everything that they do. They're incredible what they do over there. Incredible. Love those guys. Okay. That's it. We're gonna close this thing out. We really appreciate you guys tuning in here. We rushed home literally so we could do this. I wanted to come on live and hang with you because last week was kind of weird due to the Super Bowl. So this week I wanted to kind of get together and hang out for a minute before the next work week, which starts tomorrow, which I'm not excited about. Is he attacking the tail? Good God Almighty! There's just a whole thing going on in here with all these kittens. They're all over Heather. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. Join our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast if you want to support this channel. And check out our toy company, MISCHIEFtoys.com. Sign up for our newsletter. Follow us on Instagram at Mischief Toys. Follow us on Facebook at Mischief Toys as well. We're doing some really cool things this year. We're going to C2E2. There's another show that we can't talk about just yet, and much more for the year. So go and check it out, MISCHIEFtoys.com. Support us. Show us some love. If you love Ghastly, you love our Mortem, Demonstro, check us out if you love what you see. What is going on over here?
He's trying to attack her tail, his tail.
My God, there's a lot going on here. All right, guys, we love you all. We'll see. Yes, it is a holiday tomorrow, but I got to go to work, unfortunately. We love you, everybody. We'll see you very soon. Have a good evening. Treat each other really well this week. It's a crazy world. Be good to each other. We love you. We'll see you soon.
Bye.